Fire dispatcher on the air with EMS box assignment 0006. BLS response for a sick person. Postal 582 Hollick Avenue with 18K.
401. We have a man that just collapsed in the parking lot of the pier at Postal 611. Hey, sir, can you hear me?
Received ambulance 401 looking for a 15-year-old female.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401 will be en route to that box. Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode inside the VALOR community. I'm really excited to start kicking off this series. Right now I'm just playing on Justin McNeil with the Greater Los Angeles Fire Company. Right now I'm just finishing up some paperwork on his tablet, and we should be expecting a new firefighter, so that's going to be some fun. Tonight we're going to be on medic, ambulance 401 as its formal call sign, and we should be getting some good calls today, and it should be a lot of fun. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that about the community, you can go and leave them down in the comments. And other than that, go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Hello, sir. You may want to put your voice on shouting, if you know what I mean. It's F11, if you know what I mean.
Hell yeah, brother.
Alrighty. Are you here to, aren't you the recruit that I interviewed?
Yes.
Alright, I was going to go out and do an equipment check, but you can come in with me. Alrighty, do you have your all of your certifications with you and everything, all the paperwork that I requested for the interview?
Yes.
Alright, if you want to just go ahead and give that to me. Alrighty, come up to my office with me. I believe you remember who I am. Oh, that's the door. Nice. I believe you remember who I am. I'm Justin McNeil, the one that interviewed you.
Yep.
Alrighty. Let me go ahead and set down the paperwork here. Alrighty, so this is just a uniform release form. It's basically stating what we are giving you for your keeping. You're allowed to take this uniform home and wash it, and it's your responsibility. It goes over how to get it replaced in case it gets damaged. We're also going to be issuing all of your equipment alongside your uniform. So we're going to be issuing your radio, your trauma shears, your flashlight, your stethoscope, and then we also have on the ambulance itself, we also have the other gear that you're signing that you'll be taking care of, and you will hold responsibility for the time that you're on that apparatus. Is that clear?
Yes.
So down to the right, actually, here, let me give you a little bit quick tour of the station. Down to this way over here is we have our chain of command offices here for our line officers. And then obviously that room I was just in was shared by all of our chiefs. This is our briefing and lecture room. This is where we do trainings and meetings and various things like that. We don't necessarily use it all that often. This is general like our crew room and our eating area. And this is the locker room. So I should have a box here. Oh, let's see. Alrighty, that should be your uniform and your gear. I'll step out and let you change. I'll just be in the crew room over there. And if anything doesn't fit or whatever, just let me know.
Okay.
Alrighty. Alrighty, you may want to clean off the little grape jam that was on you. If you know what I mean. Alrighty, looks good. Let me just make sure you have everything set up correctly. Your radio, all that stuff. Alright, so now, I'm assuming, so in the training they told you how to work the radios and all that stuff, correct?
Yep.
Alright, so you can go and turn on your radio now, and make sure you are in the fire dispatch channel. Yeah, there you go. And if you want, you can just go over the radio and do a mic check real quick. And
Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3.
Last unit, you're 5x5.
alright, and whenever you call out over the radio, it's going to be firefighter, then your last name, since you do not have a unit number, since you're not a chain of command member. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So let's go and get out to the medic now, and we'll go out. See if I can press the right button. Alrighty, so these interior cabinets are on the outside, or these exterior cabinets on the outside we can access. Alright, and we also have buttons to control the doors and stuff like that from inside the interior here. So are you logged into the CAD system?
Yes.
Alrighty, so I'm going to set ourselves available in CAD. I'm going to state over dispatch the unit that they'll be attaching for it. Since I'm going to be managing CAD and comms, it'll be me. If you're managing CAD and comms, they'd be attaching you to calls. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Alrighty, sounds good. So you can just go and listen to how I do this radio transmission, and kind of, if you have any questions or anything like that, go ahead and ask me. You know, I'm here to help you. That's my #1 job. And just to specify, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be updating our location to roaming, since we will be roaming the city.
Okay.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401.
Ambulance 401, go ahead.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401. Ambulance 401 is going to be staffed with 2 times personnel. Based out of Station 1, we're going to be roaming, and we'll be 1041, 10/8 in service and available for calls.
Knowledge, ambulance 401 staff with 2 times medics, and you'll be out roaming.
So, where do you come from? Like, what's your background?
I primarily focused on law enforcement going through school, and then went and got my basic, my advanced, my medic, stuff like that while I was doing it. Try to like bolster my resume. Law enforcement, the academy was a little too heavy for my ability. Fire seemed to fit more of my style.
Yeah, don't worry, you get treated better in the fire department anyways.
That's what I've gathered so far.
Jesus. Yeah, a little bit about the department. So in 2005, Greater Los Santos, or not Greater Los Santos, Blaine County Fire Rescue and South San Andreas Fire Company, which was, I was actually the chief for that department for a little while, merged in 2005 and created Greater Los Santos Fire Company. So we serve the Greater Los Santos area, as you know, is said in the name, and our full name is Greater Los Santos Fire Company #1. Since we are #1, we're the best. That's why we like to put that there.
Right.
But
Makes sense.
yeah, so it's a fairly new department, but we pick up the game. We hustle. You know, we're a combination department, so we're paid and volunteer. Up in the Upton County, we also have volunteers, so that's where we get our volunteer aspect from. and that's also where we allow our junior firefighters in. So that's where you can be like 16 and a firefighter, and you get to ride around on the rigs and stuff like that and have some fun with the firefighters. So that's always a fun time. I guess I should probably say something about myself, since you kind of already told me a little bit about you. But I'm 57, so I'm a little bit old. But I've been doing this since since 16, I believe. Yeah, 16. So I've been doing 42 years of service in the fire department, and myself up to deputy chief. It's a lot of fun, especially when you do it all of your life, and it never gets old. Everything's new, so. Yeah, not close enough, but we have people that pump our gas here for us in the state of San Andreas. I'm not sure how long you've been here, so that's why I'm saying that, but... Alright, but you want anything from the LTD?
Nah, I'm good. Grab something on the way in.
Alright, I'm gonna get a monster, because, you know, I'm caffeinated like that.
Hell yeah.
What's up, man?
All units be advised. Fire dispatch will be 10-1 out of channel temporarily.
Oh.
User left your channel.
Thought we were gonna get a call or something. Alright, man. Are you gonna get anything, Paul, or?
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Alright, man, this is monster. $275 for a monster. Damn. Prices are going up, aren't they? Alright. Yeah, inflation, something else. Here, you can keep the quarter. I don't want to bother with coins in my pants. Alright, thanks.
Would work as an alarm to get you up in the morning.
Yeah. So I'd set my alarm sound as my pager. So,
Oh, Jesus.
yeah. So whenever I wake up, I'm like, is it a call? Is it a call? No.
No,
But-
it's time to get up.
Yeah. I very rarely get paid since I'm since I'm the deputy chief. I almost said paid.
You don't get paid.
No, I get paid every 2 weeks. How old are you, by the way?
22.
Nice. You have a girlfriend or anything like that?
Fiance.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I've only had girlfriends. I don't have a wife or anything like that. You know, sad, lonely life for me.
Damn.
You know, how about we go to the pier? I think that should be some fun.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Now, wait until you meet Bitchy Brittany. She's our HR rep, and we call her Bitchy Brittany.
Sounds like a fantastic person.
User
She
joined
is
your
a
channel.
beautiful person.
All units be advised. Fire dispatch is back in channel.
Oh my god. What are they doing? Why are they trying to make a left turn? San Andreas drivers, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't been here that long, but I already can tell that they don't know their heads from their ass.
All unit standby for EMS box assignment 0006.
Oh. Oh my god, my ears.
Fire dispatcher on the air with EMS box assignment 0006. BLS response for a sick person. Postal 582 Hollick Avenue at the Pink Age Motel in Alta. You're responding priority 3 at this time. Caller reporting you can't stop vomiting. Been happening for over the last 24 hours. Experiencing shortness of breath. Patient is conscious, breathing, and alert. The apartment is going to be located at the top of the stairs, the left side staircase. Timeout's going to be 0119.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401. We're going to be en route at that point in time, approximately 0.9 miles out.
Copy, ambulance 401, I got you responding.
So we can't go over 40 miles an hour in the city, and we have to stop at all red lights and stop signs. Now, do we follow that all the time? No, not really. I can barely hear you over the sirens. Going to change my siren settings here. Wow, I just got this added to the call. I mean, it's about time. Yeah. Alright, you go ahead and get the life pack and the ALS bag. Fire dispatch from ambulance 401.
Ambulance 401.
Ambulance 401 is going to be on location.
Copy, ambulance 401 on location.
Alright, let's bounce. If you're at the bottom, it's on the left. If you're at the top, it's on the right. Greater Los Angeles Fire Company. Oh, I think we got it. Oh, sir. Oh my gosh. You may want to clean the cherry pie off of your body, if you know what I mean.
I think you gotta do that too.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401. We're going to be on location with the patient.
Received, I got you on location with the patient.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
Oh, you're there. You want to, here, just go and, like, open up the door, like, hold the door open or whatever. You want to get, like, a plastic trash bag out of your bag there, so that way we can give it to him. Hey, sir. I'm Justin McNeil with the Greater Los Angeles Fire Company. I'm Deputy Chief, and this is my partner, Paul. We're both EMTs, and we're here to help you. So what's going on, man?
I've been pretty sick for a while. And,
Alright. What's your name, man?
Richard.
Alright, Richard, what's your last name?
Smith.
All right. Sounds good. Let's go in. My partner here is gonna give you this plastic bag. Can you stand up for us and walk over to the couch? We don't want you squatting like this. It's gonna be strenuous for you, okay?
Alright, I think I can try.
All right, Paul, you want to give him the plastic bag?
Yep, here you are, sir.
Alrighty. Richard, what we're going to do is I'm going to help you up and we'll go over to your couch, alright? And just go ahead and keep your face in that plastic bag and we'll handle everything for you, okay?
Alright.
Alrighty, man. So I'm going to help you up in 3, 2, 1. Just got you by the arm here. And let's walk over to the couch.
Okay. Oh, I'm feeling woozy.
Don't worry, I got you, man. So let's go ahead and sit down. Sit down and relax. Hey, Paul, you want to go ahead and set down your life pack there on the couch? We'll go ahead and get a 12 lead setup on him, and I'll get his vitals. You want to just go ahead and turn it on and hand me the leads from it? All right, Richard. So I'm looking at your here. Let me go and pull up your medical list real quick. So I'm looking at your medical history, and it seems like you have you've been diagnosed with liver cancer. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right, man. So do you think these symptoms are from the liver cancer? Like, have you had these before?
Not this bad before. It hasn't been this bad.
Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these little stickers on your chest, okay? They're going to go and give us a little bit of a picture of your heart. I'm sure you've had this before.
Okay.
Alright, you want to go and check the rhythm, Paul? And I'm going to grab that pulse oximeter. Alright, Richard, I'm going to go and put this little thing on your finger. It's going to give us your pulse and your oxygen readings. That way we can make sure you're okay, alright?
Alright.
Alright, Paul, we got the oximeter hooked up. You can go and read those vitals too. So if this, so have you been like this all day?
Yeah, since about like 6 o'clock last night.
Alright, man. So, have you let your primary care provider let them know about these symptoms?
Yeah, I called them, but they said that I shouldn't be too worried unless it lasts for a long period of time. But now it's been over a day now, so I could barely stand up without getting a little dizzy, and but the thing is I can't keep anything down.
Alright, yeah, man. Do you feel like you're hungry, or do you feel like you're dehydrated at all?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty weak.
Low SpO2, Paul.
So his pulse about 80 per second, and his SpO2 is 85%.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so just for your reference, Paul, 80 is the BPM, so that's beats per minute, not per second, just as you're, so you're aware.
Did I say second? I thought I meant
Yeah, you did say. It's all good, man. All right, Richard, so what we're going to do is, Paul, you want to go get the O2 bag real quick and get the nasal O2? All right. So, Richard, what we're going to do is we're going to go get a little bit of an oxygen bottle here for you. And it's just these little things will go in your nose to give you some oxygen, since we realize that your oxygen levels are a little bit low, all right?
All right.
So, do you feel like you need to drink at all or anything? Or do you feel, like I notice you're a little bit sweaty here.
Yeah, I mean, some water would be nice, but I don't know if I'd be able to keep it down.
Do you mind if we give you an IV for that?
Yeah, if you think it'll work.
All right, man. What we'll do is I'll go and give you an IV. I believe Paul left his ALS bag here. Paul, I'm going to start an IV with saline.
okay.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and take your right arm here with the oximeter on here, or the pulse oximeter, and so that way we get everything just on one arm, that you don't deal with, you know, you still have one free hand and all that stuff for other things.
Mhm.
So if you want me to just go ahead and you want to just give me your left arm here.
Yeah.
Paul, if you want to go and start, get him started on that,
Yeah.
the oxygen there, it's just going to be 3 liter, fully open. All right. All right, it looks like we have a vein here that we found. Fire dispatch from ambulance for 1 disregard last. And I'm just going to go ahead and start an IV. You're going to feel a little bit of a prick in 3, 2, 1. All right. And okay, let's go ahead. I got saline started. We'll just start full drip. Here, Paul, you want to hold the IV bag?
Yeah, I get you.
All right, cool. Here, I'm gonna switch over this side so that way we aren't crossing lines and all that mess. Alright, man, so what we're doing right now is just going to go and monitor your vitals, and if your symptoms continue, then we're going to consider giving you something for the vomiting and possibly transporting you to the hospital. Does that sound good?
I mean, I kind of don't want to go to the hospital, but...
Alright, we can figure something out with that.
so hot.
All right, man. Just gonna go ahead and see if we have a change in vitals, and I'm gonna look through our medication and see what we can give you for that, for those symptoms.
Oh, I think I gotta do it again.
All right, man. Here's the bag. Just take the bag and don't puke on me. Yikes. Oh my god. This is why I love my job. Oh god, it sounded like he actually vomited. Alright. Alright, looks like your vitals are rising a little bit, which is fine. We want to keep those oxygen stats up, so that way you make sure you're getting all there you need to be healthy. Or as healthy as you can. Alright, what we're going to do is, I'm going to... Hey, Paul, you want to go down to the ambulance and get, orally ingested, Zofran? Just go ahead and get 2 25 milligram tablets.
Sure. I want to hold the bag.
Yeah, you can just set the bag down and all that, or, yeah, the IV bag, yeah. I got it. Alright. What he's going to do is he's going to get you some orally adjusted stuff, or some medications stuff. Jeez, technical terminology right now. We'll just go ahead and crush it up a little bit. You can go ahead and drink it. We'll see if you can ingest that. If you can't, then we'll give you some IV related things.
Alright. That sounds good.
Are you on any other medications right now?
Yeah, I got a list going. I think it's in one of my drawers over there in my bedroom. I got a list of it.
Alright, you want to just... I'm going to go look for other medications he's taking. And, you know, I'm just going to set this IV bag up on this lamp. And, you just want to go and crush that up and put it into like a little cup with some saline, or not saline, but some like distilled water in it, and give it to him so we can see if you can drink it. Alright. You said in the bedroom?
Grab water from the sink in the bathroom.
Yeah.
The list of medications should be somewhere over there on the dresser.
Alright. Is it this folder here?
Yeah.
Alright, sounds good. Can't spell interfere. Alright. Should be all good.
Okay.
Hey Paul, did you happen to get the vial of Zofran too?
Yeah, I brought the whole thing.
Okay. Alright.
Ambulance 401 from the fire dispatch.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401.
Just looking for a status check.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401. We're currently in progress of administering orally ingested Zofran for the vomiting symptoms. I believe the patient is refusing transport at this point in time. Alright, we'll wait a little bit to...
Appreciate you're administering medications and you're all set.
that Zofran should kick in about a few minutes here. Yeah, so we'll just go and wait a little bit, make sure that it's all good. We give you a little bit of a higher dosage than what they normally would give you, so hopefully they'll relieve your symptoms. But for you to continue to get this medication, you need to go to your primary care provider for basically your cancer, and allow them to prescribe you this medication, since it is a prescription-only medication. Well, at least in this dosage.
Yeah, all right. I got an appointment with them. I think it's 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. I would recommend doing it a little bit sooner, but it's up to you. Whatever works with your schedule. You want a blanket or anything in the meantime, or do you want some like washcloth to help clean yourself off, or?
I think I'm all set.
All right. How's the cold sweats going? Are they calming down? Are you feeling a little bit better?
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little bit better.
All right. So my main thing with this right now is I would just recommend keeping hydrated. And if you cannot drink water because you're throwing up so bad, then you do need to call us like you did today. All right.
Yeah.
Have the abdominal pains kind of gone away?
Yeah, a little bit. It's starting to go away.
All right, Paul. Do you want, actually, one last question. Are you refusing transport?
Yeah, I really don't think I need to go to the hospital.
All right, man. Paul, you want to go get the refusal form from the ambulance? Have you had any injuries, like major injuries in the past?
No, nothing too major.
You want to just go ahead and explain the refusal form to him, just basically saying we're advising him to transport and all that stuff, and do all that nice things, and have him sign it, and then you can sign off on it.
Okay. Sir, if you just want to go ahead and take a look at this real fast. Pretty much
Yeah.
our way of making it known that you should be transported, but you're refusing said transport. And it's just that we're not liable if something were to happen after we leave.
Yeah.
Just want to sign the bottom for me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm just filling out the patient care report right now. And so he signed and everything, we're all good on that side with the refusal form, correct, Paul?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, sir. Paul, if you want to go ahead and remove that IV, and we're going to remove the oxygen too, and the life pack and everything, and we'll be good to go. So, Richard, what we're going to do is we're just going to unhook you all from all the stuff, and we'll go down and to the ambulance and all that, and leave you to have hopefully a better day.
I hope so too. I'll
Alrighty,
go
man.
over and try and get myself cleaned up and probably head to bed.
Yeah. So, what did I tell you to do? Do you remember what I told you to do?
You said that if this keeps happening, I get a hold of my doctor.
Yes. That's basically what I said, but I did say that you do need to go get a prescription for this since this did happen. I would like for you to have this just in case this ever happens again. So that way we don't have to come back out here again. You know, you don't have to be in your underwear and all embarrassed and all that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Alrighty, man. But that's all I have for you. Paul, you got the 12 lead disconnect. I see you. Just take the pulse oximeter and go and pack it back in your bag and we'll be all good. Alrighty. Sounds like we're all good to get going. Alright, sir, I hope you have a better day.
Alright.
If you need anything else, go ahead and give us a call, alright?
Alright.
Take it easy, sir.
Oh, thank you very much.
Alrighty. That was pretty good.
Heck yeah.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401.
Ambulance 401.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401. We're going to be clear off that box assignment. Orally administered Zofran. Administered to the patient. Symptoms have been mitigated. Patient has been instructed to call again if he continues the symptoms and get a prescription for Zofran. Refusal form has been completed and we're going to be clear and available for calls again.
Appreciate that. Copy the audio. Will have to be showing human service.
I'm going to work on finishing this patient care report. So what I did is I just filled out a electronic patient care report. We should have covered that in your classroom training. Did they do that?
A little bit, yeah.
All right. It's just something you get used to. It's really easy though. You just fill in the blanks. It's, you know, just takes common sense in reading. For the time section though, I know they do tell you that you have to be really specific on them, but literally, like, we don't care. So just approximate times.
Okay.
What I do is I take a minute per mile for response. I find that to be a reasonable range. So we were 10 miles out, so I did 10-minute response time.
Okay.
And then when we arrive on scene, arrive on destination, the difference between those is when you're on scene is just when you call on scene, when you're on destination is when you find the patient. I usually just do them the same time, when whatever, so.
Makes sense.
Well, we'll sit here. Put my hat back on after it got knocked off. Wonder what all these open tents are for, like these empty ones are. I guess there's just eating areas. It's piercings. You wanna go get a nipple piercing with me? Don't worry, eventually. No, I'm joking. I think there's an arcade down there you can actually go in and stuff. I'm waiting for a like roller coaster to come out of these tracks, so that'd be pretty cool.
Come off the tracks?
No, over the tracks, you know, like over top of us. Who's that guy behind us in the parking lot? See him?
Yep.
Oh, he just collapsed. It's fire dispatch from ambulance 401. We have a man that just collapsed in the parking lot of the pier at postal 611. Hey, sir, can you hear me?
Received ambulance 401. I'll start your card for that.
Paul, bring the ambulance all the way over here, okay? Sir, can you hear me? Alright, he's currently unresponsive. I just did a sternum rub on him. Go ahead and get the life pack out and start putting patches on his chest. It looks like he has some GSWs. Alright, looks like he has 2 GSWs and 4 to the stomach. Fire dispatch from ambulance 401. We have a one-time black male individual, approximately 20 years of age. He has 3 GSWs to the chest and 4 to the abdominal area. They don't appear to be center mass. They seem to be more in the pectoral areas. Go and get chest seals for the chest GSWs, and go ahead and start packing the abdominal ones.
Got the ambulance 401. Got 3 GSWs to the chest and 4 to the abdomen.
Waiting to check for a pulse. Alright, he has a faint pulse. Go ahead and get an IV started in one of his arms. I want to start packing the wounds. I'll move over to wound management. You go and do vitals. Go ahead and get an IV started. And let's go ahead and push some epinephrine. Alright, at some point we need to go and roll him onto his side to check for exit wounds. But let me just go ahead and make sure his bleeding is controlled first. And then we'll go ahead and do that, alright? Keep monitoring those vitals and make sure that we're getting them up, because that pulse is too low. Alright, we got 2 GSWs that are still uncontrolled on the bleeding. I'm going to check for through and through, so go ahead and let's get ready to roll him onto his side. Just go ahead and grab him by his, grab his arm and his leg here on his left, and I'm going to lift up on 3, 2, 1. I want to see if any of these are through his spine or rib cage. Make sure it's not any of these. Alright, looks like they're all through and through. So we're gonna go and get me more chest seals, and I'm gonna put I need 2 chest seals, and I got gauze here. I'm gonna start packing the lower ones. Alright, go and put him back onto his back in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go and start packing the abdominal wounds more. Alright, he's blood coming from his mouth, so his airway is insecure. Go ahead and get a suction kit, and let's go ahead and start suctioning his airway, because I can see his O2 is dropping. His vitals appear to be dropping. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta wake up, man. Alright, I'm gonna start suctioning his mouth. How do I spell suction? Suction. You know, it turns on kit and starts clearing airway. Alright. Go and check on those vitals again. Go and get a backboard and get a go and get an EI kit. Alright, we're going to go and get him on a backboard while we can. And then we'll start endotracheal intubation afterwards. Just put the EI kit down, and we'll go ahead and... Alright, his vitals dropping. Push more epinephrine first, actually. I'll take the backboard. Alright, go ahead and... Fuck, we don't have TXA on this rig. Alright, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna raise something. Fire dispatch from ambulance 401 priority.
Ambulance 401, go ahead with your priority.
Ambulance 401, go ahead and start a Death City unit over here. Get the paramedic engine 406 over here with TXA on board. We need him here expedited. What do you think? Do you think we should just transport? Because he's unstable to transport, but Great Ocean Medical Center's over there. I'm gonna request permission for transport. Yeah. Fire dispatch from ambulance 401.
Go ahead.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401. Go and contact Great Ocean Medical Center. And say that ambulance 401 has a patient that is unstable with 3 GSWs to the chest and 4 GSWs to the abdomen. Basically, all of them have exit wounds, and the patient is unstable, but we are unable to treat the patient due to the massive amounts of bleeding, and we are requesting for an unstable transport to the hospital.
Richard, we'll get in contact with them. We'll let you know the results.
Affirmative, and continue that paramedic engine. And if they confirm for an unstable transport, you can go in and cancel the paramedic engine.
Receive, we'll let you know.
You're probably going to have to pay someone for that paramedic engine, so it's going to take a while. Go and check his vitals again. Alright, let's go and, you want to go and roll him towards you, and let's get him on this backboard. Alright, so go ahead and roll in 3, 2, 1.
Stand by priority tone.
Alright. We're going to go ahead and put him down
Fire
backboard.
dispatcher to paramedic engine 406. Need you respond, start your way towards the Del Perro Pier, postal 611 Red Desert Avenue, for the unstable patient. We're getting word of Great Ocean Medical right now, waiting their results.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start endotracheal. Already stopped breathing. We have a code blue. Fire dispatch from ambulance 401. Go and start us a code blue timer.
Ambulance 401, I copy. Starting the code blue timer.
Alright, start CPR. Yeah. Alright, that's good enough. Go ahead and start CPR again. Alright, I'm gonna go get stretcher. Alright, I'll just pause on the airway real quick and go stretcher here. Alright. What we're going to do is, I'm going to keep, I got this bag, I've got airway, secured. Go and just pile all this, I'm going to pile all this shit on top of them, and we're going to lift them up and go. Fire dispatch from ambulance 401.
Ambulance 401, go ahead.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401. Go ahead and cancel that paramedic unit. Tell Great Ocean we're transporting an unstable patient. Go ahead and prep a trauma team. He has multiple, just same report as before. We have multiple GSWs, uncontrolled bleeding.
RTV advised, we just got back from them. They accepted the transport. They've been notified.
Alright, prepare to lift. Go ahead and get down on the other side. We're going to lift as soon as you get your hands on. I got my hands on ready. Alright, go ahead and lift. Alright, put them on stretcher. Alright, start CPR again. Alright, I'm gonna roll them into stretcher, or roll them into ambulance here.
Fire dispatch to paramedic engine 406. Be advised, you can cancel per ambulance 401.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401. Be advised, we're gonna be transporting to Great Ocean Medical Center, priority 1, with 1 times unstable patient, multiple GSWs. Bleeding is now controlled. Low vital is currently code blue. Advise code blue timer.
Ambulance 401 on copy to Great Ocean Medical Center. Your blue timer currently is 6 minutes.
Oh my god, bro. Alright. Go and roll them out. I'm going to go ahead and advise reception. RD reception. We got 1 times patient with multiple GSWs, 4 to the chest, or 3 to the chest, 4 to the abdominal area, and we just regained a pulse, but he was at code blue for 6 minutes. All right, go into OR prep. They're going to OR prep him over here.
Hey, that shit was fucked up last night, right?
Alrighty. Go ahead and go out and wait for our gear. Alright, you go and wait for the gear. I'm going to park the ambulance real quick. I'll be back. Fire dispatch from ambulance 401.
Ambulance 401.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401. Be advised, we've transported the patient to Great Ocean Medical Center. We've regained a pulse upon entry. We are currently unavailable. Alright. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So in this scenario, we can't fill out a patient care report because we don't have his name. They'll fill it out for us. I think they're coming out with the stretcher now. Alright, you want to go and get the stretcher, or I'll go back to ambulance and get it started up. Alright, make sure you have gloves on when handling that stuff, obviously. Alright, what we'll do is we'll route back to Station 1. We'll get replacement gear. Fire dispatch from ambulance 401.
Ambulance 401, go ahead.
Ambulance 401. Be advised, we're going to be clear off that call. You can go and close out the call with patient transported to base. We're going to be unavailable en route to Station 1 to get replacement gear.
Copy, showing you unavailable en route to Station 1 to get gear, and we'll close out that call.
Well, your first code blue, how was that?
A little shooken up. I'm glad I got him to come back.
Oh, you did everything right. You did amazing, man. Like, you know, nothing that I found that you did wrong, so it's all good, man. Just once you get that ALS certification, you can go ahead and do that endo training. Yeah, it does get stressful at some point, so I mean, it's not that bad right now because we're not running them back to back, but sometimes it gets a little bit ridiculous. We're going to run them back to back. It gets stressful because you have to you're concerned about filling out your patient care reports, and you're concerned about, you know, getting your medic clean and all that stuff, and, you know, sometimes you just got to do the best you can. That's all that matters. So you put your all into it. You know, as our slogan says, you know, we're firefighters by training, but we're leaders by choice. For you to be a leader, you got to be strong, you got to have integrity, and you got to keep going when everyone else doesn't. Yeah. You know, if you ever need help or anything like that, you know, you can always reach out. All of our doors are open. We're dedicated to doing that. You can reach out to really any first responder in the state. You know, or you can reach out to, there's different online services out there, all those different things. You know, and I've talked to some of those crisis lines and stuff like that before. You know, it's, you know, I don't mean to get all emotional now, but, you know, it's something that does matter to me. It's something that means a lot. So.
Definitely appreciate you making it more personal than just telling me there's a hotline number if you need it.
Yeah, of course. You know, personally, I'm just gonna go through this like Cassette fan. It's doing something weird, but yeah, like, I mean, personally, I've reached out to the crisis text line before, and you know, they're great people. I've always had great experiences with them. You know, I've always had fast response times and everything. So, you know, and you'll learn a little bit more about me later on, but, you know, we all have our history, and we all have some place that we came from, and, you know, that's important to us at Greater Los Santos, and we take pride in making sure that our members are safe and everything like that. Not only our patients, but our members too. So, yeah, but you can go in and get all cleaned up, and I'm gonna clean up the gear and all that.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Oh, I hear ambulance.
Oh, I hear you.
Fuck yeah, it worked.
Hey. What do you have, those like earpieces? You know, those hearing aids?
Yeah. Dropped on my head as a baby. It spooked me.
Don't worry, we're professional apes in this department, so. Panhandling is illegal. Literally.
All units be advised, fire dispatch will be out of channel.
Oh, I thought that was
User
going to be a
left your
box.
channel.
Maybe it will be.
We're all up in Death City up in here. Actually, this is Strawberry. Huh? Yeah, totally. Because they light up ambulances. Actually, that does happen. One time we had someone that stole shit out of the back of the ambulance, but that's as close as we got to like lit up before. Actually, I think one time there was down in Jamestown, like Jamestown Street area, and one of our EMTs that had their ballistic vest, because this is a ballistic vest area. They were down there and they had to they had their ballistic vests on and they got shot at. Even though law enforcement was there, so they were fine though. But it wasn't directed towards them; it was directed towards law enforcement. So
They just happened to be caught in the crossfire.
yeah. We'll stop somewhere up here and put our vests on. So, we're probably being like, what the hell is this city for EMTs need vests?
Yeah, it's definitely a foreign concept to me.
Yeah. It's all good though. Alright, go. Go. Okay, I guess not. Oh, now they go. Oh, okay, now they go. Yeah. Alright, thanks. There we go. We'll go over into the parking lot to the right and put our vests on.
This no dairy thing sucks ass. Oh yeah.
Alright, don't go into Grove Street. Just, like, don't do that. It's just not, like, a good idea. Other than that, generally this area is okay. I mean, there's Davis PD right there.
User joined your channel.
Like 3rd Street up. 2nd Street up, we got Station 6 where all the 406 apparatus are held out of.
Fire dispatch is back in channel break. All units stand by for box assignment.
All units. Nice.
Fire dispatch on the air with an EMS box assignment 0008. Postal 138 Carson Avenue in the alleyway. Reported 16-year-old female. Possible overdose is now unresponsive to call taker. Unknown consciousness, unknown breathing status at this time. Looking for a 16-year-old female possibly in the alleyway of Carson Avenue.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401 will be en route to that box.
Ambulance 401, I copy, you're on the way.
Alright, get Narcan ready. Get your ALS bag, get your life pack, and get Narcan out of it. See, fuck, was that the alleyway? Yes, it was. "16-year-old female. Tell me if you see a 16-year-old female back here.
Fire dispatcher.
Fire dispatcher from ambulance 401, go ahead.
At this time, the call taker can hear what seems to be breathing sounds at the other end of the line. It sounds like they're struggling to breathe at this time.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401, do you have a PT description or more specific location? We've gone through the alleyway. We do not see anyone in the alleyway. We're going back again for a second look. Alright, you look to the right, I'll look to
We
the
have
left.
negative on any kind of accurate description. All we have is a female, age 16.
Still got nothing. Oh, right there in the bag.
Be advised, the call taker is
In the bags?
advising us that they're not hearing the breathing sounds anymore.
Oh, I see her.
Copy, you're on location with patient contact.
No breathing?
Yeah.
Alright. Pull her back, pull her out onto her back onto the concrete here. What's the time on our code blue counter?
Be advised, you are currently 2 minutes into the code blue counter.
Alright, 2 minutes, no effect. Go get epinephrine, get preloaded epinephrine syringe out, and let's go ahead and get her under epinephrine. Do 2 rounds of epi. And let's see. Let's go ahead and check vitals too on the life pack. Trying to see if we can find an ID or method of overdose. Still trying to search through. Okay. Alright, we'll just hold off on CPR since she saw his pulse, but let's try and get those vitals up with that epi. Check again in a few minutes and see if we have a rise. Then we'll do one more round of epi and another round of Narcan. Alright, be careful those needles behind you. We got a name. Fire dispatch from ambulance 401, we got a name.
Go ahead with it.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401, it's gonna be a Emma Silversmith, common spelling. I'll be looking it up.
Where is it?
Okay, she has no allergies. Addictive personality disorder. ADHD and autism. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna get an update on our timer. Fire dispatch from ambulance 401. Can you get an update on our timer?
Received. Stand by. Advise your timer is currently approaching 6 minutes.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401. If we get no change on these vitals soon, we're going to call it. Alright, since we've had 5 minutes with no change, oh actually, oh, pulse is dropping, so see that pulse. Actually, alright. Fire dispatch from ambulance 401, disregard. Go ahead and administer, do another round of epi. I'm gonna go ahead and get her on O2. Fire dispatch from ambulance 401. Go ahead and be advised. Break. We have code blue. Start code blue timer. All right, start CPR.
Great, you got code blue starting the timer again.
Actually, I'll start CPR. All right, go ahead and go and get an airway up set up first. I got CPR.
Say what?
I said get an airway set up. I got CPR. And continue monitoring vitals. Go ahead and start her on 2 liters of oxygen. Open flow, and yeah, like I said, just keep monitoring those vitals and see if we can get a return. And if we do not see a change, then we're going to shock. Alright, 12, you got 12 leads, 12 leads all set up, correct? You got all leads on? Alright. Go ahead and, click the analyze rhythm. I'm gonna clear. Alright, go ahead and, we'll go ahead and shock that. Alright, so go ahead and click the shock button, everyone clear. Alright. Fire radio from ambulance 401, be advised, one-time shock delivered. Alright.
No, it's ambulance 401, one shock delivered.
Go ahead and look at our vitals and see if we have any change. Fire radio from ambulance 401, go ahead and give me an update on our code blue timer.
Received. You're currently exactly 10 minutes into your original timer.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401 and on the code blue timer, what time are we into?
Approximately 3 minutes.
Affirmative. Alright, if we have no response, we're going to go ahead and push more epi, and then we're going to shock her again. Alright. Go ahead and we'll wait a little bit. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000. Alright, going clear and shock. Alright, go ahead and monitor the vitals and see if we have any change. Fire radio from ambulance 401, we have second shock delivered.
Received, second shock delivered.
Alright, push more epi and we'll shock for the final time. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and clear. Alright, shock. Alright, we've changed the vitals. Alright, dispatch from ambulance 401, we have a third shock delivered.
Receive third shock.
Alright, you can go and disconnect them on a roll and call it. Fire dispatch from ambulance 401.
Ambulance 401.
Fire dispatch from ambulance 401, be advised. Go ahead and note in the CAD time of death. We have one time as patient, DTJ. Alright, you can go and stop airway.
TOD time 0313.
Alright. Go and count how many rounds of heavy we did. It looks like